Hi, I'm David, and 7 years ago I started Feral Vector. It's a festival about making games and game-like things. At first it was in London, but 4 years ago I moved it up here to West Yorkshire. It's grown in several ways since that time, and one of those is that we've become Feral Set, a collective who run it. That is Amran, She, Siobhan, Beck, Jim, Ellie, Sel, Chris, Devlin, Pax, and me. We run it down the road from here in Hebden Bridge, and it is fundamentally about outside influences, accessible tools, and the fringes of game design, because that is where the most interesting stuff happens. You will see talks and games at Feral Vector, but there is so much more going on besides. You will also find activities exploring the outdoors, such as guided walks, experimental short-form LARPs, and quiet meditative gatherings in the woods. You'll see performances, contemporary art installations, weird experimental games with custom controllers. You'll find drop-in workshops, but besides all of that, also plenty of quiet space where you can just sit and have a cup of tea and a chat. Overall, it's a supportive environment where people can share their skills, experiences, and ideas with no pressure. The last 7 years have been incredible and at times, like all events behind the scenes, precarious. It is precisely the nature of Feral Vector that it cannot be an engine of profit. It is an engine of culture, and that is why we're asking for your help. The past 3 years, where it's really found its feet in terms of programming, have been generously supported by a small number of patrons. But this year, we'd like to spread that load with crowdfunding. All we're asking is for 1/10,000th of 1% of a Hollywood, which is approximately 1/1,000,000th of a Red Dead Redemption, which is roughly 1.5 fishing industries. The more we can secure Feral Vector's independence, the better it gets. We have some spectacular plans for 2019, but they all depend on you. Should I say thanks at the end? Thanks. 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 Thanks.